Well, we've seen the best property that's up for sale. Now let's have a look at the worst property potentially up for sale. We are in Leichhardt in Sydney's inner west, and Laura Tunstall, what on earth have you found for us today?
Well, Shelley, this may well be the worst house in Australia, I reckon. If have a look at it here, it looks from the outside like maybe a renovator's delight, but I'm telling you what, I've had a sneak peek inside and it's more of a demolition derby. The man who has to sell this place is agent David Eastway. David, tell me a bit about this house. Has somebody actually lived in here?
It is hard to believe. There was an elderly gentleman living here in this state. So he passed away 3 years ago. He was a bit of a hoarder. There is a lot of stuff that's come out of this home.
And have you had much interest in it?
I've had about 130 inquiries in 4 days, and many contracts have been issued sight unseen, so it will be interesting to see. First open today.
All right, let's go have a look inside. If you notice, as we're entering the property, there is a sign up here saying, caution, enter at your own risk. So luckily I've got my boots on today. I should probably need a hard hat for here, but have a look in here. It's unbelievable to think somebody was living here just 3 years ago. It smells horrible. There's obviously a damp issue in the house. There are a lot of holes as well, and there's certainly a lot of foliage as well creeping into the property. If you have a look at the size of the doorways. Now, I don't have heels on today, and I actually can't get in that door there. That is apparently meant to be a bedroom. In here, this is another bedroom. You can see that the gentleman who lived here was actually using a torch as a light because the property hasn't had electricity for some time. Through here, we have the kitchen. Now, this is where you really need to watch your feet because there is literally holes here in the floor throughout the kitchen. This is where the oven is in the corner here. Certainly you can't imagine that that has been used for quite some time. And this is the bathroom over here. Now you'll notice, oops, just watch your feet there. You'll notice that is the tiniest bath I think I have ever seen, and there's something missing from this bathroom, and that is the toilet. If we go outside, that is where we actually find the toilet out here.
Laura, I'm assuming those contracts that have been issued, as he said out the front with David, sight unseen and sight unsmelt too.
Oh, absolutely. If we only had smell-o-vision, Shelley, you could get a sense. I don't think the windows or the doors in this house have been open for a very long time. There is a terrible pungent smell in this property. This is the toilet I wanted to show you out here. I think it's quite ironic. You've got a bottle of bleach on the top. I'm not sure that loo's been cleaned in a very long time. It also looks like the roof is collapsing here. And we'll go outside right now. It's like Jurassic Park out here. There are some of these big rubber trees that have literally taken over this garden. As you can see, I love the Hills hoist. It's possibly quite iconic backyard. And Saxon, if you just pan around there and have a look at the actual roof of the property has been completely overgrown by this jungle vine there. So look, they're looking at it going for over 1.1 million. It's going to auction in 3.5 weeks' time. Interestingly, actually half the proceeds, half of the sale of this will go to the German Shepherd Association. That is who the elderly gentleman left this house to in his will. So.
Laura, just one more question. Honestly, we often think about you've got to buy the worst property in the best street. What's the street like there in Leichhardt? Is this an absolute gem location?
Yeah, it certainly is. It's very close to the shops, within easy walking distance to everything. I spoke to the agent and he thought, looking at it, it's definitely a knockdown job. And he thought, you could easily put a $2 million house on here. And that's what some of the other houses in this street have gone for, over the $2 million mark. So I think there'll be a lot of interest from builders probably looking to perhaps knock it down, rebuild, or even owners looking for, I guess, that perfect spot to build their dream home.
Well, Laura, you have gone above and beyond the call of duty today. Thank you very much. We hope you get out of there safely.